Hello, welcome to World of Floorcraft. We are Nelson and Karen Rose, and this is an intermediate modern jive clip. And this time we're doing a move called the Colombian and back. So the Colombian and back, there's lots of Colombian variations. We've chosen one to fit the stage. So we're going to do something that looks like this. It goes 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. You can do different lengths, and you don't have to do the same amount out as the same amount back. But first off, we need to learn some footwork on our own. So if we face the front, all we're going to do is the basic Colombian footwork, which means put the weight on the left. We're going to turn to the right to step back on the right, and then we're going to square up and step onto the left. Then we're going to turn to the left and step forwards on the right, and then we square up onto the left. One more time, behind on the right, rock back onto the front foot, change of direction, and we step square on the right. This time we go behind with the left, so we turn left to step back and square onto the right. We turn right and step forward onto the left, square onto the right. One more time, we go behind with the left. Here's the change of direction. Rock, step square. It goes behind, square, in front, square, behind, square, in front, square, gonna fall off the stage, behind, rock, step, behind and in front, and behind and in front, and behind, rock, step, behind and in front, and behind and in front, and behind, rock, step, behind and in front, and behind and in front, and behind. That is enough practice to get us started. So now we're going to do it with a partner. We're going to start off with me at this end, because we're going to end up travelling that way. So we start off man's left, lady's right. It looks like a first move. We go back, we come in. You could pick up the hip or the shoulder blade. My advice would be to pick up the shoulder blade. Ballroom grip in the left hand, so guy's thumb, lady's thumb gap, fingers gently curled round. When we twist the ladies out, my recommendation is the guy actually weights the back foot, because then you're going to be feeling like you're doing the same thing as the lady all the way through from here. We put the weight back onto the front foot. We go into promenade, which basically means we face each other. That's our first step square, and now we're both going to go behind. The simple thing is, guys, our upper body has to twist to the left to lead the lady's step, but our step wants us to twist to the right, so our upper and lower bodies are trying to do opposites, so you get this very strong rotation at the waist for the fellas, and then we step square. Front of the body wants to go one way to lead the lady through the middle, and our lower body wants to do the opposite, and we step square. So it's going to be good for working on your flexibility, guys. We go behind, step, in front, last one, or we'll run out of stage. We go step, twist out, going back the other way. We go square. Now we go behind, step, in front, step, behind, step, in front, last one. Treat it as the twist out in the first move. Guys can stay forwards, and then just finish the first move off. Obviously the length of your steps can be dependent upon your environment and the music. We're keeping it quite small because we don't have a lot of room. So let's try that one more time. Simpler this time. Back, in, twist out. Here we go. We're going to go step behind, step in front, step behind, step in front, last one, step behind, rock, step behind and in front and behind and in front, final twist out, finish the first move off, and you are good. When people do this to time for the first time, they often think it's very, very fast and think it's double time, when in actuality it's exactly the same speed as all our normal footwork. So when you do a first move, you do 2 steps for each count. So in a normal first move you go 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. The basic is that you're marching. This is exactly the same speed because we're going 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. So it is the same speed as what we normally do, but it won't feel it, at least not until you've done it a few times. So we're going to try it nice and slow, and 5, a 6, a Colombian, and back. You go a back, add in, twist out, we go square behind, square in front, square behind, square in front, square behind, rock, step behind and in front, and behind and in front, and twist out, and in, under and face, return and back. You can always rewind that and practice that as many times as you like. But that is it for the Colombian and back. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you've been enjoying our clips, why not hit subscribe? And if you want to know whenever a new clip comes out, hit the bell as well. We'll pop a music recommendation on the end, so you've got something to practice to, and hopefully we'll see you next time. I hope you've enjoyed learning some modern jive. There is a link to some music that is good to dance modern jive to. Thank you to everyone who hit subscribe. You are helping us to make more clips. Thank you. Keep dancing.